kind of getting ready to face the Oilers tonight. And after the game, that the bad win that you had on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a big game. Obviously, we didn't like how we played. The coaching staff didn't either. And, when you kind of have meetings like yesterday, video like that, you don't have a good game when we're playing a hell of a team. Obviously, they have a lot of firepower and they're a well-rounded team.
Talked to Parker Kelly yesterday about the importance of leadership in that room when you guys are going through a game like that. And something specific he said that kind of stuck was that, you guys, that top line, the leaders of the room, lead by example by getting that big goal. So, I mean, obviously you don't want to necessarily have to focus on you guys the entire game. And as Bednar said, there were definitely some great, some okay, and some not so good. So how are you guys kind of looking to fix that?
In a game like that, as it happens, I think first thing you gotta do, you gotta realize we're not playing well, and we knew that, but we still had a chance to win. We're down 1 goal. Luckily, Blackwood kind of stood on his head there. I don't know how many breakaways he had to stop. So it's nice to have that in the back of our net, to be honest, and have a goalie like that. But it's not games you want to repeat or have many times during the year. So, but yeah, I thought, as bad as it was, after the second we looked at each other. We got one period and we got to score 1 goal and get that 1 point and see where that brings us. And it was nice to get that, but it wasn't a game.
When you're playing those heavy minutes, and you guys are kind of that top line, those top 2 lines are kind of working harder. What's the kind of vibe on the bench with having that kind of imbalance?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get my breath sometimes, and like I said, when we're playing, sometimes we play 24, 23. You don't really have the time to think of what's going on, or you kind of just focus on yourself, your line, and obviously you speak on the bench and you try to help everyone, but in a game like that, especially we're kind of getting double shifted in the third a little bit there. You're just trying to catch your breath and make sure you're ready for your next shift.
Facing Connor McDavid and Draisaitl tonight, you've got 2 of the top scorers against top scorers. How exciting are you guys? Is this gonna be? You think it's gonna be a physical game?
Yeah, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes those games are tight defensively. I think I remember that one where he scored that OT winner. There wasn't much room. But yeah, I think both teams know there's a lot of skilled players on each side that can create off an inch, half an inch. So you got the biggest thing with those 2 guys, it's tight coverage and making sure not only tight on them but the other players too. They'll make a pass through 2, 3 guys right on the guy's tape. So it's good to be tight on them and focus on them, but you got to focus on the other guys too. We're getting open.